The biggest lesson I learned from OHS is don't judge people, because everyone is the same in their own way.
Okay. My biggest life lesson is that having really good friends you can trust is probably the most important thing.
That if you want to do something, you should just do it instead of worrying incessantly.
If you make any mistakes in high school, it's okay because it's just the beginning of your life. And once you go on to college, you'll just know how to not make those mistakes again.
If I could do anything over, I'd probably study harder for my SATs. I didn't do too well, and that could have probably got me into a better school, but I can't regret it now.
I wish I came out earlier.
I would probably take more APs as a junior as opposed to kind of having an easier schedule.
One thing I wish I could redo is a lot of pressure from her. Do I say it? Do I actually say it?
I don't know, I guess I could have been more outgoing from the start. I feel like I just started becoming outgoing to a lot of people, like, in my later years of high school. And I just wish I, took more chances and did more, not crazy things, but, did more interesting things.
I spent too much time worrying about stuff I really shouldn't have ever worried about, and putting my time into shit that really wasn't necessary. And I wish I could just have some of that time back, just because I dedicated it to either the wrong people or the wrong situation.
I would have picked my friends more carefully from freshman year and really sorted out the good friends from the bad friends.
If I could change something, I would definitely go back and become a nerd.
Taking high school seriously.
Just the entirety of sophomore year.
Why?
Reasons.
I'd probably rate my love life about a 10. I've got around the block a few times. I did my thing. So right now I'm actually tied down, cuffed up. So that's where I ended up being out. But I'm good now.
Well, right now it's awesome. No homo. I'm in love. I'm with. You could say it.
It's not really much to say, love life. I mean, I would never fall in love in high school. That's just something I would never do.
I don't know, I have a boyfriend now after being friends with him for the past year, so it's pretty good right now, I have to say. I would rate it a 10 out of 10, a 10 out of 4 or something, I don't know.
The guys at Ossining really kind of suck. I mean, one standing right there, so it's really awkward for me to say that, but no, I mean, just no.
I would definitely say I'm not a ladies' man, but I think that they were fairly good.
Well, I don't love anyone, don't believe in love, that's fake, but I am content with my girl situation, I like the girls at OHS, I have a lot of friends, and that's what I do,
Things have come a long way from Spin the Bottle and all that good stuff.
Years, I mean, yeah, we all flirt and we all do some crazy things.
And I think that we've all kind of meshed together, and I think that instead of having these on the surface relationships, I think it's real now, and I think you can look around the school and you see people that have really met someone that they really connect with, and I think that is so wonderful. And
can I use negative numbers? That would seem appropriate here. No, it's just weird going to a place where you actually don't know anybody and you're so far away from home.
I am a little nervous at college. Everyone says it's really hard and you have to do a lot of work. I'm also scared about meeting friends. So, I've been with everyone from Ossining High School since I was 5, so I don't have to worry about making friends with people. But when I go to college, I'm not going to know anyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but I feel like everybody's nervous. I'm nervous because I'm scared. What happens if I don't make friends and everyone just hates me? But then again, I'm thinking if that happens, then I'll just become a turbo nerd and get awesome grades and become a thug in the streets.
Mostly I'm just worried about professors and
if I'll be able to handle the courses.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I mean, like, I think you're lying to yourself if you say that you're not at least a little bit nervous, but...
And I'm really nervous about sharing bathrooms with people because it's nasty.
So I'm afraid of, I don't know, not meeting the right people.
Kids, and it's very scary to think that you have to make completely new friends, and it's so weird to me. People always say, you know, you're going to meet your best friends in college, your bridesmaids at your wedding you're going to meet in college, your husband you're going to meet at college, and it's so crazy to think that you're going to be so close to people that you haven't even met yet, because I can't imagine being close to anyone else but my best friends, and I feel so lucky and fortunate and like just blessed to have like met the people that I've met and had the experiences with them that I've had.
Hands down, Mr. D. I mean, that's my man, you know, in life. He's definitely a party animal back in his day. I respect that.
Favorite teacher? I go with Mr. K. Because he didn't like try to like, it's gonna sound weird, but jam it down your throat, but not like that.
My favorite teachers, I definitely have to go with Miss McCrae, no doubt. Love you. Big Bob Rosenbaum fan. You know, Mr. K, Mr. D, Mr. North. You know, they're all there. I like them all. And Mr. Jaffis.
Miss Shimonova, because I love her accent, and I love her hair, and I just love her. And Miss Morales. Those two.
Definitely Mr. D. Carlucci, because like the way he teaches and just his mannerisms just remind me of myself.
It's definitely a tie between Mr. D, Miss Bayer, Miss McCrae, and Mrs. Cohen.
I love Mr. Kuroga.
I'm going to have to say Miss Purdy, who was my English teacher in junior year, because she was just awesome, and she just loved English so much, and she was so sweet, and like, starting the book club with her, like, she brought us snacks, and like, it wasn't even funded, it was like her own money, and she was just so nice. I love Miss Purdy.
Miss Dare.
If I had to pick a favorite teacher, it'd probably be Miss Kafer, because she's definitely helped me out the most in high school, just like as a person and as a musician too, so thank you, Miss Kafer.
My favorite teachers are Jaffis and Rosie.
I'm going to have to either give a shout out to Mr. Ninos or Mr. Jaffis. They really hold it down.
My favorite teacher was probably either Miss Holmes, Mr. P, or Mr. D. Carlucci.
D. Carlucci, by far.
You know, when I first started working here, one of my colleagues told me that every other class, so every alternating class would be special, and that alternating class would be like devils. And it's interesting. I didn't necessarily think, nothing was wrong with 2010, I'm just going to say that, but 2009 was a little problematic. I think that 2011 is special just in terms of their willingness to think outside of the box. I've enjoyed. I typically teach a lot of seniors, and I'm really intrigued by the way I found students in this particular class, 2011, to critically get into works, whether they're like film or text or what have you. There's something special about the way that they see things or are willing to see things.
I think this group is very close-knit. You know, there aren't that many cliques that I've seen in the past.
Not only are they intelligent, they're really very nice people with a sense of humor, I think, because they laugh at my jokes. They may not have a sense of humor. I don't know.
I know a lot of students in this grade that have been friendly since childhood, and those friendships have stayed together, which is always a nice thing. So I think it's a strong, unified class.
Definitely filled with a lot of unique, creative personalities, and being a music teacher, I'm really fortunate to be able to work with them.